Guys, thanks for tuning in to another video episode on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian, and today I'm here at the Institute of Military Technology with its director, Joe McLean.
Nice to see you.
You too. I'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes of your time. And so I guess I'll just get right into it. What is the Institute of Military Technology?
We've developed, Mr. Knight has, and the Knight family have developed an organization to where we can preserve and educate the history of our country through guns, through mechanisms, through engineering.
Okay.
So today we had our first educational seminar. We expect to do that more often.
That was a good time too.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I very much enjoyed it. For the folks who are watching, we had a two-day seminar, partly on prototype and experimental Dutch firearms, and partly on the developmental history of the Stoner AR-10. So,
True.
Both well done, very, very enjoyable presentations.
Well, there's two people that are very knowledgeable in that, and of course, the curator for the Delft Museum, which is the National Dutch Museum. He was very knowledgeable in it, wrote a huge book, beautiful book.
It is gorgeous.
And he was here to give that part of the presentation. Of course, Mr. Knight gave the presentation on the Stoner gun.
Right. He does know a thing or two on that subject.
He knows it firsthand.
Yes.
And if he doesn't, he's acquired it firsthand from
Right.
Mr. Stoner. So that was the goal for this session, to get everybody together to start making inroads towards in-depth education. A lot like what you do when you put these films up on your site.
That was exactly my thought when I heard about the mission statement of IMT. It's education and helping people, keep track of this information that really isn't out there very much anymore.
I'm excited. This is my passion along with his, and I'm proud to be part of it. He has developed a fabulous collection.
Yeah.
And I admire the fact that he has done that and has preserved it. And we have a staff that's preserving equipment right now, and they do a fantastic job, as you recognize on the M24.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. There's an M24 Chaffee tank downstairs that is in absolutely pristine condition, like you don't ever see, and that's cool. It's really nice that all of these pieces are not just being put together in a collection, because that's bound to happen, but that they're being preserved in really good condition, and more importantly, being made, or working on being made, accessible to people who are really interested. People who want to learn about them actually can, instead of these things being cloistered in, in a private and completely closed off collection.
But and again, I want to thank you for what you do on the internet and preserving those manuals. A lot of your information we've incorporated in our library, and of which we got a fairly large library, and that just adds to the quality that we can give to the people that are doing research.
Well, thank you. We're thrilled to help. So right now, the Institute, it's set up like a museum, but it's not open to the public yet. There's some issues with being located on the same grounds as a DoD manufacturing facility.
That's true. Right now, we're a private museum. Mr. Knight has to approve everybody that comes in to tour the museum. And the reason for that is we are a DoD facility.
Right.
And so everybody coming in has to be approved for entry or be a guest. That's why we're not open to the public. That's one reason. The second is that our facility is not handicap accessible.
Okay.
So with those two combinations, the only way we can solve that is and we've thought of it, is to build another building. He talked about it a little bit today. It is on his mind if the economy turns around and if a lot of other things. I'm not saying that's the reason he's not doing it. He's
Sure.
concentrating on his business with what he should be.
Right.
But we need to build a separate building to be open to the public that is handicap accessible.
Okay. So in the meantime, people who are very serious scholars of firearms, if people who are writing books or otherwise have a real good reason that need to have access to this, how would they go about getting permission to come take a visit? Is there a particular...
We screen visits all the time and set up basic tours. If they're not, if we have a tour, if a person wants to come in and we have an opening during that period, and we're here to be able to direct the tour, and I submit the name and the reasons for it to Mr. Knight, and he approves it, then we set up the tour, and then they're able to come and enjoy it.
Okay. And a good opportunity would be the next seminar or
Yes.
symposium that you're going to be holding.
We've it's not finalized, even the subject's not finalized, but we're looking at next spring,
Okay.
and want to have a similar seminar, a 2-day, so everybody from the north can come down and get out of the snow and enjoy the warm weather, and yet get a chance to talk about specific subjects. And some people will be extremely interested and with what we come up with, and yet we haven't finalized it. So
Okay. I'm sure they would be. And even beyond the specific subject matter of the symposium, the group of people that you have here are fascinating. It's great to have some extra time around the actual talks, just to be able to talk to the other attendees.
well, that's an important part. It's the camaraderie that we all have in this industry that we can draw from, and their expertise and their experiences that make this worthwhile.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. I think that pretty well covers it all.
All right,
So,
thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys. Tune back into Forgotten Weapons for more interesting information on firearms history and design.
And, had a great time, and keep watching his program, his stuff
You heard it
on
here.
the internet.